Happy New Year. We're going to start a brand new year, 2025, with a song for Brian Robbins. He wanted to hear my rendition of Heaven's Jubilee. was a request from one of our viewers, and I thank you for asking me to sing that during Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed it. So next we are going to watch a video of Still Blessed. It's Glenda Wilson, Rhonda Young, and myself. And Glenda's going to lead us in a song called More Than Anything. From Our Daily Bread, so listen to just a little bit of it. Most people have never heard of Kate Hankin, but she was a remarkable woman, a teacher, evangelist, school organizer, missionary, and poet. She faithfully served Jesus in the 1800s England. In 1867, Kate contracted a serious illness. During her recovery, she penned a lengthy poem in two parts: The Story Wanted and The Story Told. The poem expresses in a very personal way her relationship with Jesus and the events of his life. And we've been telling the Christmas story and listening to the story of the wise men. And so we keep telling these stories over and over and over. And I don't want this old song to be forgotten. I love to tell the story.
Jesus and his love.
And now we're going to hear another old song, but it's got a different take on it. It's my friend Meredith Taylor, and she's going to be singing Jesus Loves Me.
When you feel forgotten, when you feel you're all alone, when you feel like giving up, and when you feel discouraged and everything's uncertain, when you're just not good enough, when it's slipping through your head and you've done all you can, and there is still so much more to do. It's easy to forget in times like these that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, and He cares about everything you're going through. Your name is engraved on the palm of His hand, and that's the promise you can hold on to. It's easy to forget in times like these that Jesus loves you. When the gathering is over and the people are all gone, and you're about as broken as can be, and when the sun ain't shining and the nights are just too long, and the weight of it all drives you to your knees. See, I've been where you are, when God just seems so far, and I needed to be reminded too. It's easy to forget in times like these that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, and He cares about everything you're going through. Your name is engraved on the palm of His hand, and that's the promise you can hold on to. It's easy to forget in times like these that your name is engraved on the palm of His hand, and that's the promise you can hold on to. It's easy to forget in times like these that Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you.
When the world that I've been living in collapses at my feet, when my life is shattered and torn, though I'm windswept and battered, I still cling to the cross and find His peace in the midst of storm. When in 24 short hours, years of living are brought to moments, and when life's final picture is taking form, oh, in the dark room of my suffering, there's a light comes shining through. He gives me peace in the midst of my storm. There is peace in the midst of my storm. Tossed life, there's an anchor, there's a rock to build my faith upon. Jesus rides in my vessel, so I'll feel no alarm. He gives me peace in the midst of my storm. When my body has been broken till it's wrapped in misery, when all the doctors shake their heads and look forlorn, oh, my Jesus comes right to my bedside, a cathedral of hope and love. He gives me peace in the midst of my storm. There is peace in the midst of my storm. Tossed life, there's an anchor, there's a rock to build my faith upon. Jesus rides in my vessel, so I'll fear no alarm. He gives me peace in the midst of my storm. And I dedicate that to my Binghamtown family, where I sang that song so many years. And to all of you that's had sickness this past week, I pray that you're feeling better. So join us again next Sunday for Sunday Songs, and I'll try to have some more good songs for you to listen to.